everybody, Jason, Hollis Farms. Got the straight blade hooked back up to the 5065. Got a few rows that's washed. Over time, over the winter, hadn't been able to get on the tractor. Go see if we can straighten them up a little bit. Alright, so the loggers left on me last year. Of course, it rained a lot, and they left this little spot, and it held water all winter. I'm just trying to get it to drain where it'll dry on out. It's running now. I fixed all these spots where it's running down the road. Pull that ditch a little bit. I think we can do it. Start right down here. I get this water drained out of here. Stuck. Might be stuck. Hang it. Didn't come out that time. Maybe a ditch though. straighten it up just a little bit on the edge. And then hopefully that water will start draining. And then as it dries, we'll keep straightening on it. Looks like crap right now, but we'll get it. Take some time. Sure ain't gonna dry up if we don't get it drained. Try to stay out of this and work the edge. Take this lip off the center now, where them log trucks been running on both sides. Try to get the gravel back in the groove. So I went back to the truck for a little bit, drank me a drink, ate me a little snack. About an hour or two. I was probably on the tractor for a couple of hours. That's about all I need to be doing right now, especially grading and stuff where you got to turn. About anything you do on the tractor, you kind of got to turn around though. But so I just kind of went slow, took my time. But turn around and show you what I was dealing with. So right here was one of the only places we got to log last year because it rained so much. It hadn't got cleaned up, hadn't finished right there yet. But when they pulled the dozer out, they didn't grade this ditch back out where they backed their trucks right back in there, and they didn't grade it back off before they left. So I kind of got a mess going on, but I have started draining this little ditch here. If I can let it drain, it'll dry. I need to come back up here and get just a little bit right there. I got a shovel up there at the barn. Before I make any mess, I may go get me a little shovel. It wouldn't take but a second to drain that. But I got a lot of it out. It'll start drying. Now if it starts drying, I can fix it. All right, y'all, I don't like a shovel when I'm well, much less on my back, but instead of bringing the tractor, I'm gonna try to get this water to drain. The shovel right here sure enough hurt that back. Just a little hump right there holding it back. Get her to drain and dry out. Ooh, I can tell you right there, you don't need to do much shoveling. Get her to drain, then we can do some grading on her. Alright, so I kind of halfway been working on my ditches down through here. This wasn't too bad. Just had a little water running down the road here. I think I got it back in the ditch now, and the more of them log trucks run, the higher it gets in the middle, so I knocked that down. I still got a little more grading to do right here. Water was coming out of this loading deck, coming across the road right here. I think I got that ditched pretty good with the water. Just needs to dry them a little more where I can straighten it back up. But it's already drying since I've been down here. Just need some sunlight on it and get the water off of it. This right up here was the worst, where we about got stuck, but I think it's looking the best. I spent more time up here on this. There's a culvert right here. If we can just get that water to come on down here to it, and the ditch is pretty good right there. It had just kind of got filled over time right here, and it was trying to cross the road. That's where I about got stuck. If I can, still pretty soft there. What really needs to happen in time, boy, I hate to cut them oak trees, but we need to cut these trees off these banks where we can get sunlight here. That is exactly why it stays so wet. I hate to cut them trees, but we probably will at some point. So if we can get this water, it's staying in there now pretty good. It's running from up there. I got it running. That right there got a little too wet. As it dries up, I'm not crazy about that straight blade, but for pulling the ditches and pulling stuff back in there, it did a pretty good job. I get this worked out, and then we'll hook our sled to it, and we can really slick it off. It's having a little problem right here. I think I got the water where it'll run down in there now, and it's trying to come out up here. As it dries a little bit every day, we'll come down here and scratch a little bit and try to keep getting it on that way. But I think we got her up here. If it starts up there, and I got that side, it was running across. I think I got the ditch pretty good on this side. We still got water standing right here. We'll get it to where it'll drain on. We're gonna be fine. Just rained so much last year. Didn't get to do much work on the road, but we got it fixed up pretty good right now. It should stay in that ditch pretty good. I don't think it'll run over. It's a good ditch right there. It just starts right up here. I'm gonna go look at some of this stuff I first sprayed a few days ago, but this, I think it was yesterday. You see how this is already drooping. So it's working. Just some of this other stuff, it takes a little longer to work. It's broadleaf stuff, whatever this is. It must be pretty weak because it's getting it, drawing it right down in there. I'm gonna go look at this first stuff we sprayed here. Just saw some baby turkeys a while ago. I had the loggers are gonna start hopefully in 2 to 3 weeks. I'm hoping before then, but that's probably the way it's gonna work out. I had a guy that handles our timber and a guy that's gonna be logging for us down here a while ago was looking on the Ranger, and the guy on that side, I wasn't really paying much attention. He said, there's a turkey in the loop right there beside the road. It was hen. He said, there's some babies, and I said, let's just keep on rolling. He said he saw 2, could have been more. I could have stopped video them, but I just wanted to keep on going so she could get right back to it. It's never really a good time to work. I like for it to stay quiet down here. I mean, the turkeys are hatching. The deer's gonna be having babies. And then you roll right into hunting season. It's never a good time to do this work on the timber that we do. I can kind of manage around tractor work and dodge stuff and jump around and not bother them. But this logging is so important for our wildlife management that I gotta get it done. So just gotta hope for the best and just get it done, because the future of what we're looking at is gonna be better. If we don't do what we're doing, things will back up. Just kind of got to deal with it and hope when we're working there's no baby turkeys in here. Got to do our best. Alright, so this is some of the first stuff that I sprayed. It's pretty tall, because especially from last year, because it stayed so wet right here I didn't get to it, but it's starting to, especially that taller stuff, it's starting to lay over. We'll probably end up having to clip this with the 5101 before it's over with to make it look better once it all dies. But one thing about it, like in baby turkeys, it's some of it's kind of tall, but it's kind of thin because we sprayed it so much and it's just clover. Them baby turkeys can get out there and they won't get all tangled up. Alright, this is the first place I sprayed. I see a bunch of stuff. Clover's pretty thick here. It wasn't a lot of grass or weeds, but I see some stuff turning brown down through there. I think it's gonna be just right. PJ. Where you at, PJ? What you doing, Speedy? What you doing? What y'all doing? Well, Bobo growing. He ain't caught her yet. He growing. Come here, Bobo. PJ. Hey, Bobo. Hey, Bobo. He's ready to play now. She slobbers and gets him soaking wet. PJ. Come on, let's play. PJ. Alright, y'all, not a bad day today. Got a little road grading done, and got a little sore from it. Had a little meeting with the loggers and all, getting close on that. Almost got the tractor stuck this morning. Been out playing with the puppies, had to go get Cody a minute ago. And I did get a call from the doctor. I do not have any permanent nerve damage. So they said all we got is time and said we should heal up fine. So sounds good to me. We take it easy when we can and do what we got to do and don't hurt nothing and just keep on healing's all I know to do. But I'm proud to get that report. Anyway, I got to call it a day. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.